My name is Milo, and as every week, I am playing a retro game from the past. And today I'm playing Michael Jordan, Chaos in the Windy City. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the Windy City is Chicago? And yeah, that makes sense, because he played for the Chicago Bulls in the NBA Basketballing League. That's the thing. So yeah, this is a part of an interesting trend of games where a sports person has a sort of starring role, but not playing the sport that they're known for. And I'll get into some more examples of that later. It was a bit of a fun avenue of research to go down. But the reason I'm playing this today is that, well, we had International Women's Day on the 8th of this month, March, and I guess the whole month is kind of, well, I consider it at least, part of that same kind of event to highlight the work of women in this case, in the field of video games. So I haven't done a great job of that this month, to be honest with you, but we're going to try and make up for it a bit today, because this is the first role of Amy Hennig as a designer on a game. She did a few art things before this. But yeah, Amy Hennig is a titan of the industry. But again, that's something we'll talk about later. Why don't we start the game up to begin with? So yes, I am a rookie. I'm not a pro or an all-star just yet. Hey now. Okay, shot, slam, jump, and operate. See, I'm going into this a little bit blind, so this should be pretty fun. We'll have to learn exactly what this game is about as we go. But here we go. It's a windy day in Chicago. First practice for an all-star charity game. Oh no! I need to rewind, because I missed something. First practice for an all-star charity game. Michael shows up and finds his team has disappeared. Their stuff is here, but they're not. This is weird. Suddenly, through a skylight. Crash. A ball with a note scrawled on it. Okay. Not the best way to deliver a message, but let's go with it. Mr. Jordan, if you want to save your pals, come to the Egyptian room in the Field Museum at midnight. Come alone, Dr. Max Cranium. Man, this is serious. Better check it out. That night, a guard lets Michael into the closed museum. Of course, because everyone trusts Michael Jordan. In the Egyptian room, well, I'm here. Now what? Hey, a door in the wall. He enters warily. What the? Finding himself at the entrance to an underground prison, Michael sets out to find his friends. Yikes. Cool stuff. Oh wow, alright. This is pretty rad. So we're starting in the cells. And this, I assume, is the great city of Chicago. Start? Okay, start. Ooh. They're giving me a nice map. How lovely. Hope I can access this map later. Or is this like a... it's showtime. Could be a Battletoads like Makaimura type. Just here's the map. Not functional, but wow. First of all, gotta say, like the animation, Michael's very realistically proportioned. And okay, so I'm gonna, yep, there's basketball-headed zombies or something. I have some keys. Shall I use them? Now, A is operate. I got something. Hold on. It's a book, maybe a box of cereal. I don't know what it's done for me. Oh, I have more keys. Okay. Don't know how long these keys will last. Tokens. A floating thing that gives me some... fire basketballs. Now, I assume this is a mechanic based on the box art and the title screen. As you can see, Michael has two special kinds of elemental basketballs.
Timeout.
Okay, pausing the game makes him say timeout. That's pretty fantastic. Okay, yeah, so there's different like balls you can get, I guess, or whatever. A bottle of something. Take that. Alright, so we're using up our fireballs. Oh, wow, okay. Hiding an enemy in there. Nasty. Can I switch? Oh, I've run out anyway. Okay, so I can just throw as many basketballs as I want. Does that basketball seem a little small to you? I'm not sure. Alright, so what's a slam jump? So that lets you do a sort of dunk of your ball. And there's different animations. The backwards dunk, the star jump dunk. Lovely stuff. Alright, so we got a handle on the controls there. That's cool. So as long as I have this silver keyring, I can open any silver lock, I think. And then get some more keys later. Oh, a baseball. A very large baseball. Now, of course, as I know from Space Jam, Michael Jordan did briefly retire from basketball and play baseball. Thanks for saving me, Michael. The other guys are locked up too. Oh. Branching conversations. What is this place? The little maniac holds prisoners here for his dastardly experiments. Now, these guys are on the same team. Why are they wearing different colors? I guess they were just doing a training practice thing, so... be careful when you open doors. The residents aren't always friendly. Where are the others? A little dude with a big head locked them up all over the city. Did he say where? No, he just kept laughing. He dropped his key. Take it. You better go now. Find your way back to the gym. I'll rescue the other players. Now I have green key. Lovely. Lots of keys. One-handed climbing a ladder because we can't let go of our ball. Oh, hello, Gibbon. Gibbon's excited. He's saying it's wild that Michael Jordan got an adventure game. Indeed. Well, it's more of a platformer, an action platformer. But it is, yeah, I guess there's an adventure element to it. I'm picking up items. I'm traversing a large world here. Okay, so I can get the baseballs back if they return to me. And there's a heart down there. Whoa, okay. How do I get high enough to reach that? Try jumping from here. Nope. Yeah, I tweeted about my stream, and Amy Hennig herself actually liked my tweet, so that made me very excited. I don't expect that she'll show up to watch, but yeah, that was really cool of her. Ow! Cool. So we have robot spiders, we have bats, we also have zombies with basketball heads. Now we have a cyborg eye. Okay. Oh, I lost my baseballs. I thought I was getting them back. Oh well. Looks like that box restored my health. Dunk time! Yeah. Wait. Hang on. Yeah! Okay, so performing a dunk on that clears the screen of enemies. Oh. What do I do now? Yes! Now, as Chris Seaver said, any game where you push against the wall and your character has a pushing animation, that is a sign of quality. Aha! Breakable walls. Wonderful. Oh, right. I didn't try dunking on this. Yeah! This is fun. I like this so far. So Amy Hennig, I've mentioned her name a few times. If you aren't familiar with her work, she's probably best known for the Uncharted series. She oversaw the original trilogy of those on the PS3. I think one of the Vita installments as well. She was the main writer and also game director. But she had a lot of other roles in her career. Whoops. Yeah, so she started as an artist at Atari and EA, doing like NES games and stuff. Golden ball. Oh, nasty. Those those spiders are too small to hit. And yeah, while working for EA, she got this opportunity to direct this game. The reason being that someone else was on task to not direct but design, and they pulled out, so she stepped up and took on the design job here, as well as doing some art and animation. And from there, yeah, she had a lot more success. She left EA after that and went to Crystal Dynamics, who you would know for Tomb Raider and Gex. Oh no! Even my super dunk did not finish off that robot spider. So while at Crystal Dynamics, she oversaw almost the entirety of another series, the Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver games. It's one series, but like it had different names for different installments. So I'm always confused by that. Smash that glass. I don't know why there's a bunch of backboards and stuff all in this catacomb, but let's not question it too much. Ooh, a purple ball. I like seeing all these new balls. Ah. Now let's see, can I...
Time out. Time out.
Ah yes, of course the SNES has shoulder buttons. So I can switch between my ammunitions, but I might as well use them. Or maybe I'll save them for a possible boss. So for now I'll hold on to them. Yeah, so Legacy of Kain and all that. Oh, Secret Warp. Interesting. Oh, we have time. We gotta get some sick dunks. Yeah, feels good. Ooh, healths. Dunk, 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 dunk. Almost. I think that was a golden number 23, which I believe is Jordan's number on his jersey. So yeah, what else? Hold on, I have all written down here. Deep, 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 deep. Yes, so she left Crystal Dynamics and went to Naughty Dog after, you know, the Crash Bandicoot days and all that. This was around the time when they were working on, the Jak and Daxter game still, and she worked on Jak 3 with them. And when it... okay, now I'm kind of stuck, I guess. This floor kind of looks like it might be breakable. Yes! My instinct served me well. Okay. But I'm quite low on health. Yep, that bat totally took me out. Oh, Michael. What happens now? How far back do I go? Oh, when I smashed the glass, that was a checkpoint. Nice. Okay, so I've lost all my coins. I've still got my ammo and my keys. But you know what? I'm going to load my state anyway. I'm going to go back here. And I hope to get a health pickup. I will hope to get a health pickup. Yeah, yeah, so Hennig, yeah, was instrumental in all three of the Uncharted games. Incredibly successful series, so good for her. And yeah, that went for a while there. Spiders. But it came time for her to leave. She wanted to pursue different things, and she left and got a job at Visceral Games. The ill-fated Visceral. She went there and was put onto this project. Wheaties Gatorade. Wonderful. Of course, it's a basketball game. There's a lot of corporate sponsorship. So I guess those boxes that I was picking up were boxes of Wheaties. Gibbon, help me out. Are they like small bricks of compressed wheat flakes? Because if they are, then that's what we call Wheat Bix. Or are they more sort of flakes themselves that are separate? Either way, they're a kind of cereal, I'm sure. Alright, so I assume one of 21 captives is total for the whole game because I did not miss 20 people in that level. But nice little touch that the end of level results thing is a basketball scoreboard. Alright, level 2. Okay, Wheaties are flakes. So wheat flakes. Maybe something like Sultana Bran or Special K. I don't know. Not sure. But my special ammunition remains, but I've lost my keys in this new level. My health has been refilled. That's nice. The green bottle must be Gatorade then. That makes sense. Can I grab this? Surely? No? Oh, I grabbed it somehow. Cool. They're like cornflakes but wheat. I'm not sure... I don't know if we have those. Yeah. You telling me a golden ball can't one-shot a basketball zombie? Okay, but it explodes into fragments. That's neat. And yeah, this game is trippy. Oh, okay. So the ring gave me some keys this time. Time to backtrack. Whoop. I'm really digging this. Like, I like how, you know, it's a platform action adventure game, but they've incorporated Michael's special skills into it and what he's known for. It's unusual for these sorts of games to exist. I was going to talk about that later. I'm not finished talking about Amy Hennig yet because I want to tell you about visceral games. I love the shrug. Wonderful. Alright, that's not going to happen on my watch. Not while I have emulator cheat buttons. Alright, we're going to grab this. Nope. There's a way. There's a way. There's a way. There's a way. There's always a way. I'm not sure how exactly I did it last time, to be honest. I was kind of mashing buttons. I assume the up button would make you grab a thing like that, but not necessarily. Trying the buttons now. Trying all the buttons. I'll try some of the buttons I already tried. Okay. I don't get this. I don't... Yeah. Maybe I need to get the green key first. Aha! A breakable wall. Cool. So yeah, Visceral Games, that's an EA-owned studio, so after some time away from EA, Hennig actually went back to them. Excellent. I thought you were that lunatic Dr. Maximus Cranium dude. Who is this Max Cranium? He's a mad scientist with a bad attitude. Said he should have made the basketball team as a junior. Did he say anything else? No, he just kept laughing and talking about his master plan. He really cracks himself up. Got any advice for me? Yeah, watch out for the flying eyeballs with the gold shells. They have a wicked wink. Anything else? If you come across a gold spider, Smart Money says to keep your distance. Get back to practice. I'll meet you there when I've freed the others. Okay, so apparently all basketballs can teleport or something. That makes sense. They aren't normal people. They have mystical powers, don't you know? That's how they're able to jump so high and dunk and stuff. Okay, so I'm still missing a green key though. Wait, I'm sure. Ah, okay. So pressing select changes the key that you're using. That hasn't come up yet because it's usually given me the key that I need just before I need it. But only the one that's active in the bubble on the top right will work. Okay. So I think that's the key. Holding upward before you jump has Michael raise his hand as he jumps. And that's when you can grab something. So yeah, all these intricacies to the control scheme. It's really, really pretty cool. Getting the arcs on your balls by doing the dunk jump. Oh, nice flips. Look at them ups. Yeah. Wheaties. This stream sponsored by Wheaties and Gatorade. And now I have magic shoes that make me like Mike. Except I didn't have far to go. Alright. Oh yeah, some balls have different, yeah, like the bouncing, they have bouncing. Yeah. Anyway, I was talking about visceral games. There was a project in the works that started as an open world pirate game simulator kind of thing. It was called Jamaica, that Visceral was working on. Sounds not unlike Rare's recent Sea of Thieves game. Nasty guy. But yeah, that game, it didn't get released because hold on a second. Oh, okay. Checkpoint, please. Thank you. I like this. I like this a lot. Yeah, so what happens is Visceral got the license to do a Star Wars game because EA was, I guess they still are, aren't they? The licensee for Lucasfilm Star Wars games. LucasArts, whatever. I don't know. Since Disney got the license, things have, well, there's been a lot of Star Wars game cancellations, if you've been following that kind of thing. Oh, okay. That was not a path. That was a pit of death. Yeah, so they had this pirate idea, open world kind of thing, and they retrofitted it onto a Star Wars design. So you were going to be a space pirate, like smuggler, roaming the galaxy, etc. But yeah, it was a troubled development, I guess. They brought Hennig on at a certain point to take over the direction of the game, and under her stewardship, they retooled it somewhat, and from the reports I heard, it was going to be not dissimilar to her work on the Uncharted games, being a sort of single-player linear action game, but there were difficulties, meddling from the executives at EA. I don't know why I'm backtracking. I did get more keys, so maybe I could find something up here, but I don't remember anything. But hey, it's fun to just roam around. Michael's an agile guy. Sorry, Mr. Jordan, of course. I think you're supposed to use that hook, but I can actually make this jump. Yeah, so the long and short of it was that the game was cancelled. Hennig left the company in January of 2018, and the company itself was completely shut down by EA. So bad news all around, really. She's now gone on to found her own small indie development studio, and they haven't put anything out yet, but she's still working on stuff, doing her own thing, which is cool. I read a pretty interesting interview with her about the whole process and her philosophies on game design and stuff. It's pretty interesting stuff. It was on a website. No, I didn't write it down. Dang. Oh, that's right, yeah. Part of the problems during the development of this Star Wars game, which never had a title that was revealed officially, is that Hennig was also pulled off to help on Battlefield Hardline and the story of that game at the same time. So Yeah, I think we can chalk that up to more EA shenanigans. Of course, there was a breakable wall. I really should be watching out for those better. Okay, finally making some progress. Okay, let's grab this. Yep, 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 yep. There we go. Ah, that's fun. Cool, got the key. Okay, so these platforms are different. Some kind of compressed gas tank. Oh, okay. Let's go back a bit. Maybe to here. Yeah, we can get it to go up like this. Cool. Anyway, it's interesting hearing about her approach to games. She really likes to focus on having a, as she put it, gosh, I wrote it down. I wanted to quote her. Hold on, it's here somewhere. A finite crafted story, a finite crafted experience. So yeah, part of this interview was going into the priorities of publishers like EA and creatives like Hennig herself, and how they can be at odds. So Hennig's interested in making these story experiences that, you know, are about characters and stuff. Whereas, okay, hang on. Yeah, do a dunk and bounce it, and then it didn't break up when I did it. It goes into 2 when you... That was really tricky, actually. Yeah, so I think there was maybe a source of conflict there with EA wanting to focus on games as a service, big multiplayer experiences, things that they can have lots of microtransactions and such for. Whereas Hennig was more interested in making these stories and well-told characters and things like that. You know, like... It sounds crazy, no? Those are certainly the games that I like to play. Yeah. How much that comes through in Michael Jordan Chaos in the Windy City, I don't know, but she was just a designer on this. Not like high-level director. Okay, what has that done? That's brought this down. Cool stuff. Yes, Gibbon saying, this definitely has that weird SNES side-scrolling tie-in game with wonky physics and an overly complicated map thing going on. You're not wrong. Okay. Hold on. Just use my little tricks to get back up here. I'm sure... Now, why is he not doing the special jump now? I'm not sure. Like this? Okay. I think you can only do the arm up jump straight up. You can't move too far to the side, but... Okay, I think we're gonna get there next. And I'm not interested in going back to checkpoints and repeating stuff, so sorry about the emulator rewinding use, but I'm not interrupting the game's sound too much, I don't think, because yeah, there's not really a strong melody line here. It's a bit ambient, you know, which is nice. But yeah, physics are a little wonky here. Can I get through here? No, I thought for sure. Alright, so I don't think I need to be up there anymore. Again, I wish I had a map here. Cool. Alright, maybe I can break through this other wall. Yes, I knew it. Okay. Let's find some secrets. Special balls. Oh no! Oh, you really caught me there. I should have known. That crumbly floor. Okay. New key. Okay, I got everything that time. So, good time to save. I will Get that yellow key. Oh, nice. His dribbling is making a little ding sound with his special ball there. This might be the ice ball that we see on the front cover. Sweet. Good stuff. Ow. Okay, so back to normal balls to hit switches, please. Yes, the interaction. I like it. And it's not just like a guy with a gun. We're using basketballs. It's imaginative. I like it. Alright. Sweet. I like it. So cheesy. This, of course, is released at a time when basketballers were big celebrities, not just for playing basketball. Hence how this game got made. And like Space Jam and everything. But yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. There's a few games in this era when sports people were big enough celebrities that they could get tie-in games and movies and such, rap albums. I think maybe the other biggest example that people can probably think of is Shaq Fu, which was a fighting game on all the consoles at the time. Even Game Boy, I think. Where Shaquille O'Neal was fighting against all kinds of strange aliens and interdimensional beings. It's very much worth a look, I think. The same cannot necessarily be said for the so-called sequel, which was kickstarted recently and released very recently. Shaq Fu: A Legend Reborn, which is more of a beat 'em up than a fighting game, but oh, I lost all my health. Nasty ball zombies. Okay, how far do we have to rewind to get past that? Yeah, so not only from what I've heard does it play particularly poorly, but I know for sure that it contains lots of very questionable humor that is very tiresome and not appropriate for anyone. So yeah, pretty poor opinions on Shaq Fu: A Legend Reborn from what I've heard, but the original is cheesy and fun, and especially since we have so much distance from it now. Lovely Wheaties, thank you. Aha, the special warp. What is this going to be? It seems like every bonus stage we've had so far has been different, bespoke. Wow, I've stumbled upon the correct solution twice in a row. Or maybe they're all correct, who knows. Let's not waste all our special balls now. What? Quick. Oh, we didn't make it. Still don't know what the reward is for those rooms, but oh well. I won't waste my time loading and reloading for that. It's extra. It's probably just lives or something. But maybe we'll beat one at some point. Oh. Ow. Wow. Visible skeleton. Nice touch. Lovely. Okay. Oh. Jerks. Yes, so, what was I saying? I was saying something, I'm sure. Yeah, Shaq Fu and stuff. Let's see. I got some other examples. I think Shaq Fu was the same year as this. SNES, Mega Drive, Game Boy, Game Gear, and Amiga. Haven't seen evidence of any boss fights so far, but maybe when we get to the end of this area. Now I do want to look at this thing. Oh, a key. There's like a robot snake. Oh, it's a robot electric eel. Wonderful. Ah! Whoa. Yep, okay. There's a little bit of a problem with my fast forward button. When I rewind, I also hit the fast forward so it rewinds faster. But then fast forward gets stuck on for a little bit, so that's causing a couple of little issues here. You know what this game kind of reminds me of? Is the Home Improvement tie-in game. Tim the Toolman Taylor. Just getting a little bit of that vibe. Real people, realistic, in fantastic environments. You use power tools as weapons in that. If you ever do feel like playing that game, there's a patch, fan-made patch that improves a lot of the game's mechanics. Huh. Oh. Okay. That was the exit. I wasn't really finished with that level. I'm sure there was more there. Possibly even some captives. But if we get to the end of this game without rescuing all my teammates, I guess that's just what happens. I'm not 100%ing this today because this is my very first time playing it, and indeed even seeing it. So we'll just do all we can, I think. Yes, so let's see, what else do we have? I tried to ask some people about other examples of this phenomenon that they could think of, so I had a few answers come back from that. Ready to Rumble Boxing Round 2 is like a cheesy boxing game that had some guest characters including Michael Jackson and Hillary Clinton and also Shaquille O'Neal. So I'm not sure, like, that's kind of an example of a sports person in a different kind of sport than what they're usually doing. Not necessarily a sports person in a completely unrelated kind of setting like a platformer or something. But it still kind of counts. Okay. Oh. Those dang spiders. Alright, I will take that death because I just lost so much health right at the start of the level. When I come back, I do still have all my balls, so I'll use some special balls to take them out. Like this. Yeah. Actually, the gold one's home in, so yeah. Now, I want to use these on the golden spiders, so... Oh, jerks. I'm not sure how to get... Oh, those roll. Wonderful. What happens if I do this? What about the baseball? That comes back to me, right? Maybe I can boomerang this. Yeah, it worked. Cool. Ow. Why am I wasting all my ammo? I like that a lot. Yeah, so you're actually better off throwing some balls against surfaces rather than directly at enemies. Or, yeah, slamming them, I guess, can increase their power in some of them. That's interesting. The slam dunk being a more powerful move. It makes sense. Ow. Yeah. Spiders. Oh, nuts. I didn't notice how close to death I was. I've just used most of my special balls when I said I would save them for a boss. I don't even know if this game has boss fights. Oops. This place is so spooky. Oh, there might be health in here. There's not. don't know what coins are for, but just completion maybe. Wow, suicide bomber bats. Did not expect that. Yes, the raid, the Gator raid, or aid, I suppose should be the shortening of it. Okay. By the way, R is the only button that will change your balls. L does nothing as far as I can tell. Yes. Oh. Stop wasting my good balls. Wheaties. Hey. I'm sure glad you showed up. Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you about your hitting. Where did Dr. Cranium go? I don't know. He kept bumbling about his latest invention, a ball bot or something. What's a ball bot? It's a pesky little robot that's disguised as ball. Look out. You need a red key. The jailer in the upper right corner has one. Expect a fight, though. Teammates are at a factory on Goose Island. The doc cranks out his robot thugs there. It's quite impressive, Mike. Thanks, you better go now. I'll keep looking for the guys. Thanks for the fireballs. Cool beans. So, yes, Ready to Rumble Boxing 2. The next one on my list is actually really quite cool. There's a game on the Game Boy Advance called Go-Go Beckham Adventure in Soccer Island. Adventure on Soccer Island. Yeah. Oh, whatever. You can live, small spider. Oh. Is that a screen clear thing? Oh! What a jerk. Yeah, so this Beckham game, it's incredibly cute. It's almost... I don't know. At first glance, I thought it might be reminiscent of Yoshi's Island, which for me is a big compliment. It's one of my favorite games. But yeah, it's incredibly cute. It's not dissimilar to this. You play as David Beckham, or a tiny little cartoon chibi version of him, dribbling a soccer ball around everywhere. Kind of magic soccer ball, much like this game again. And... oh. Ah. 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 Wow, that was a nice little trap set up there. Interesting. Yeah, and you're on Soccer Island, and yeah, it uses the soccer ball, and he's dribbling it around. You kick it to collect things and defeat enemies. So it's really nice. I was thinking of maybe double teaming it with this game, but it wouldn't fit the idea of highlighting women devs, because as far as I can tell, it was worked on by a team of at most 6 Scottish dudes, because it's made by Denki, a small team that is composed of former DMA design employees, including nope, I don't remember any of the names. Oh wait, one was David Jones, I remember that. But the game has no credits, so it was really difficult to tell. I had to do some digging. But anyway, that's definitely cool, and I might have played on stream at some later date, but today we're all about the Mike, the Jordster, the Jordmeister, the basketball man guy. Oh, okay, so robot gorilla with basketballs. That's different. Ow. Is this the boss? Oh, this is the boss that they were talking about, the jailer. So, time to crack out the special balls. Yeah. Alright, there's my red key. Excellent. Now, what does the red key do exactly? Have I seen a red lock yet? Not here. No, forget that. So yeah, that's a really interesting one on the Game Boy Advance. A bit later than this, obviously. This was 2002. There's kind of a time when you're talking about these sports people being in other sorts of games, it's all basketballers for a while, and then it becomes soccer players or football stars. Because you got your Beckham game, and there's a few more, like in more recent years, you've got soccer celebrities basically putting out these almost like vanity projects on iPhones, iOS smartphones and stuff like that. So there's a couple of endless runners, like Messi Runner. Messi is the last name of this guy. And Ronaldo and Hugo, Superstar Skaters, which is sort of an endless runner thing, but they're on skateboards. So, but they're footballers, like, they're not skaters. It's strange. What do I do? I need to get a platform down. Maybe this is where the red key comes in. Oh, okay. So I have to go up there. Alright, I can do that. Oh! Brutal. I was really whiffing it there. Okay. Jump? Yeah, perfect. Okay, so... what was the other one I found? Zlatan Legends, which is not a runner, but it's like a multiplayer kind of race game. It's pretty interesting look, actually, because it's got like this futuristic sci-fi armor that Zlatan wears, and you sort of fly around kicking a soccer ball along this maze, and yeah, it's pretty interesting from the footage I saw. Let's see, my only other example, oh, of course, there's Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden, long subtitle, etc., which was a sort of it's an RPG thing in like RPG Maker. I heard actually that it uses some some assets from this game, and yeah, it's like a cheesy parody kind of RPG that is named after Barkley Shut Up and Jam, which is like an NBA Jam casual basketball game from this kind of era. But this RPG game is from 2008. It was made by people with a sense of humor, and it's very silly. It acknowledges Space Jam. The events of the game are that Charles Barkley performed the legendary Chaos Dunk and destroyed most of the city and killed a bunch of people. And so basketball has been banned, and now Michael Jordan is an enforcer of the anti-basketball regime. It's all very ridiculous, of course. But yeah, and you play as Charles Barkley's son, and there's all basketball stuff, but it's like a comedy RPG kind of thing. Let's see, yeah, but after that, and I mentioned those newer smartphone ones, the only other one I could find along these lines of sports people starring in games where they don't necessarily play their sport, but they might sort of use their skills for the situation they're in, was a Venus Williams game. So it's a very kind of cheap looking, almost, shovelware, you might say, kind of thing. What did that do? Did that give me extra life? My 23 number? Perhaps. Anyway, yeah, Venus, the Case of the Grand Slam Queen in 2010 on the computer, is a hidden object mystery game starring apparently the less successful of the Williams sisters, world-class tennis players. From what I've heard, I'm no expert on tennis, or indeed any sport. Yeah, ouch. So yeah, it's a kind of a small trend. And I'm not caring about using my special balls now. Oh, what's happening here? I appear to have frozen the enemies by using that special dunk hoop. Oh, I can actually ice beam use the guys as platforms. That's cool. Alright, the freezing has ended. Oh, alright. We've got another crack at this. What are we doing? Platforming. I could do platforming. Oh, a gold heart. I don't think there was a time limit on that one, actually. So yeah, having real-world likenesses of people in games is always strange. But even more so in this kind of situation. And that's why I think this game is really cool and silly. Ah. Dude. Okay, can my golden balls take you out? Yes. The eel lost segments until it was finally dispatched. Already did that. Oops. Okay, there's just a kill plane there. That's not really how real life works. Ah. The electricity. Oh, I actually got an extra health at some point. When did that happen? I'm not complaining. I like the health. Get me up on that thing. Nuts. Take me back now. Before I even went here. Let's test how far back my rewind goes. Nope, that's fine. That's as far as I needed to go. Okay. Oh, I haven't done this. This might have a key. Nope, it had Wheaties. Hennig, you've done it again. I don't know where to go. Let me see now. Aha! No, I don't have a key. Why don't I have a key? Okay. Aha! Of course. The breakable walls gets me every time. Okay. To continue. Whatever. Your electricity does not faze me, Mr. Eel. Mr. or Ms. or neither. Not sure. Now this is a thing. What can I do here? Shortcut? Secret? 23. 23 was one of those special numbers in Kingdom of Loathing. There must be a joke around it that I don't remember. There was that Jim Carrey movie where there was a conspiracy about the number 23 and how it had some kind of mystical power. Oh, need that yellow key, I'm sure. Take me there. Nope. Okay. This spooky kind of environment is very Haunted Hall in Donkey Kong Country 2, which I streamed a few weeks back for the DK Vine Relay. Get me out of here. Oh, okay. Let me see. I wish I knew how I got my extra health so I could be on the lookout for more. Wow, that is a small man with a large head. I'm Dr. Maximus Cranium, genius extraordinaire. I'll pay you handsomely to play for my basketball team. No, wait, plus it's too late. I retired from basketball. Where have you been? Wait, hang on. So why did he go to that training session? Was he coaching them? Did they explain that? I don't know, whatever. You will play for me. Oh yes, you will all play for me, even if I have to clone a lot of you. Wait, is this Space Jam? When was Space Jam? Now this has become important. I need to look this up. That wasn't cloning strictly, it was mutation of existing people into weird alien creatures, but, Space Jam. There was a tie-in game for Space Jam, but it was later than this. It was on the PlayStation. 1996. So yeah, this predates Space Jam. But it's definitely in this similar vein of fantastical adventures of Michael Jordan. Not if I can help it. Besides, there's only one doctor in basketball, and he's retired too. That's probably a reference to basketball that I don't get. You shouldn't anger me. My newest invention is more basketball than even you can handle. Okay. We'll see about that. So this is the... Wow! Vector Man in basketball form. That is very cool. Okay. Wow. Look at that angry face. Yeah, an odd cast of characters. Wow. This is great. Yeah, let's get through this game real quick and we'll see how... I want to see more bosses like this if they're as crazy as this. Alright. Special balls? Nope. Useless. Worse than useless. Oh, this ain't going well. Okay. And I'm out of special balls completely. Can I hit him in the head? Yes, there we go. You know the only way to beat a basketball monster. More basketballs. Oh, actually destroyed the hands, I think. The arms. Lucky I have lots of health. Yep. Not like when I was doing last night. I really wanted to find out who had made Beckham Go Beckham Adventure on Soccer Island. So I looked up long play videos. There are none. I looked up speedrun videos. There are 2 or 3. But they didn't show the credits, which is not unusual for a speedrun video. So my only choice was to, and I couldn't find manual scan, which is the other place you might find credits. My only choice was to go to Game FAQs, download a 100% complete save file, try and convert that to load it in my emulator, finish the last boss myself, and then watch the credits. So I did all that, and then there are no credits in the game. It just ends. You know what? Kill me. Let's start again. We got off on the wrong foot here. I wasn't getting out of that situation. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where are you putting me? Oh, where am I? Where did I save? What's going on? Alright, I'm gonna rewind as far as I can while I tell you a little bit about... I don't know, something else? Oh yeah, there's a couple of other kind of soccer games that were pretty interesting. So in researching Go Beckham, there was this blog, which I did record the name of, Super Adventures in Gaming blog, that had reviewed over a period of time soccer platformers or sports platformers, and there were 4 examples that they came up with, the Beckham one being one of them. There's another one called Soccer Kid. Okay, that's the limit of my rewinding, apparently. Okay, so that'll have to do. I'll actually save state there. Yeah. This is just about seeing more of the game, really. Come on. I really like this boss, though. Good use of spheres. Yeah. Oh, wow. The sound. Intense. And Marco's Magic Football was another one. Both of those were pretty interesting. They had use of kind of soccer tricks in normal gameplay. Much like Beckham, you're like a person dribbling a soccer ball around and using it to attack enemies and stuff, but you're a kid in both those cases. And there was also a game, the L Train. We're going to see all the sights of Chicago, starting from the haunted underground, whatever that was. Oh, this is good. I like this. Okay, but I can't get on the roof. And it's auto-scrolling. I can't backtrack. Whoa, there were so many collectibles back there. Does everyone in Chicago dress like they're living in the 20s? Look at all these trench coats. Oops. This is cool. This is very much like Rockman 02, which has a train level. What's the first game that had a train level where you jump over, like, those kinds of structures and things? I do not know. Yeah, so there was another game based on a cartoon called The Hurricanes, or just Hurricanes, I'm not sure. We've arrived. Okay, that was the level, I guess. I don't know why all these people were so antagonistic to me. I mean, they weren't robots or anything. Yeah. They compared the cells to the L train level. Okay. It's actually a smaller dot on the map, so it's like a transitionary level to the next major location. And it's L train 1, so there's going to be more L trains later. I've sussed it out. Alright, we're in the laboratory. Yeah, here we go. Another set of 5 levels. Wow. I should like screenshot this and then refer to it. How do I do that? No, that'll take too long. Let's just blunder about. It's more fun that way. My voice is loud, so I'm going to turn up the game volume a bit. Oh, wow. Yeah, talking of basketball mutants. Who's this guy think he is? Hey. Whoa, dude. He could stop my balls. That's intense. Haha, get dunked. Alright, cool. So yeah, Hurricanes was a cartoon, an animated series, which was about a soccer team. And it got a game tie-in that was a platformer. And you could choose between 4 characters in that one. It sort of almost fits into this category of sports people being in other kinds of games, only because the coach of the Hurricanes in that show was a guy called Jock Stone, and he was based on a real life person in the world of soccer called Jock Stein. Did I say Stein or Stone? One of them is the cartoon, one of them is the real life. But yeah, he's not playable in the game, so... And it's sort of an homage rather than a likeness. So it's a few steps removed from this Michael Jordan, Shaq Fu, Go-Go Beckham kind of thing. But it still fits in the using sports in a different kind of game metaphor. Not metaphor. Category, whatever. Alright, so we have different kinds of doors in the lab, I see. Give me my Wheaties. Oh, I just noticed that Jordan, of course, has different expressions as he loses health. Classic Banjo-Kazooie style system. Although it has the clearness of the health points next to it as well, so that's good. Conker's Bad Fur Day did a similar thing as well. Or was that just when he was swimming? Was his face always there? Because the chocolate was the health. Can't believe I can't remember that. That's one of my favorite 64 games. Oh, a Jacob's Ladder. Lovely. So this is where you put a lot of voltage through 2 rods next to each other, and the air between them is ionized. Like, a circuit will be completed through a path of least resistance, but because they're equidistant, there is a path between them, but only if it crosses the barrier of the air. Now, air has a lot of resistance to it naturally. But if you have enough voltage, then the air gets ionized into plasma, which allows the current to pass, but it becomes visible because of the discharge of plasma. That's cool. You can also smell ozone around that kind of thing, because that's what happens when you ionize oxygen. It turns from O2 to O3. And it's a similar smell that you can smell in the air when it's raining, or just as it starts raining, because the rain brings ozone down from the upper atmosphere down to you, into your nose. So there's some science for you. Isn't that fun? I used to work in in the science center, which is like a science museum in my hometown, where you have to explain things like this to people. We had a big Jacob's ladder. It was pretty cool. It didn't run all the time. You had to press a button, and then, like, the light in the stairwell of your apartment building, it only stays on as long as the button is pushed down, and it just pushes itself back out. Yeah, it probably takes a lot of electricity to run that kind of thing. And it looks good on a movie set too. So I don't really know that they have a place in science research, but they're good in like schools and science centers and stuff to demonstrate principles to people. You always see like weird things like plasma balls in laboratories in movies, and you're like, why is this here? I think the last time I saw one, it was an episode of Star Trek Voyager where it's so ridiculous just thinking about the plot. These aliens were stealing technology from Voyager, and that included the Doctor's mobile emitter, which allowed him to have a physical presence outside of the hollow projectors in the sick bay, or the med bay, no, sick bay. And hang on, there's some markings on this heart. Oh, it says MJ. Okay. Well, there's more than one MJ in the world, you know. So yeah, they took the mobile emitter and they somehow used it to attach to the hollow program of Leonardo da Vinci that Janeway talks to sometimes, who's played by John Rhys Davies of Lord of the Rings fame. Well, much more fame outside of that, but that's one of the things he's in, as well as, I don't know, Indiana Jones. What was my point? Yeah, he had like a highly advanced research laboratory with all this weird alien tech in it, and I'm pretty sure he had a plasma ball. Ooh, what's this? Get me out. Thank you. Are these like alien greys? No, they're not. They're like people, maybe. Now this is different. Is this the robot ball that the guy was telling me about, or was that the Vector Man that he was talking about? Dude, this thing is taking my health. I'll just rewind a little bit. I'll use one of my special balls against this guy. So yeah, plasma balls. Gibbon says he has a plasma ball. That's cool. They are fun to look at and touch and stuff. Alright, so what are we going to do with this purple ball? See how it's disguised as a pickup? Yeah. Tricky, clever. Nice one, Hennig. You fooled me again. I'm going to grab those shoes. Take a bit of damage, but get invincibility. That's worth it. Oh. Aha! Excellent. Yikes. Don't know what that did exactly. Wait, what's that noise? I can hear something. Got two paths. I'll take this path first. Ah, now do you know why plasma balls work? It's kind of a similar thing, actually. Oh, the whistle just does damage to me. Okay. The, oh, what's inside? I think, is it argon inside? Wow, look at that cyborg, dude. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, there's some gas inside which is also ionized by the electricity. And it glows differently. Yeah, as opposed to a Jacob's ladder. Hold on. Like, it's the same reason why... well, what's the point of coming up here, actually? Yeah, so neon lights, they work by applying a high electrical current to a gas that's contained inside a tube. Originally neon, hence the name, but it can be other things. What do I do now? But yeah, you've got in a plasma ball some gas, I'm not sure what it is, but that's why it kind of glows pink around the electrical arcs inside the plasma ball. Where did I save state? I was here with quite a bit of health, so that's nice. Is this just a dead end? Oh, I can jump up through that, of course. Hey, rescued. I'm glad you found me. I was almost the doctor's next science project. This place is high tech. I've seen better. Watch out for force fields in the checkered tunnels. They bite. Triangle markers on the ceiling and floor show where the force fields will appear. I saw a green basketball snake. You can't destroy it, but you can make it dizzy and then run past. Yeah, cranium's robotic henchmen will try to steal your ball. Be on your guard. Whatever, dude. Okay. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, so like the electrical currents, when you touch it, you provide a path for the electricity, which is why it then kind of joins up with your hand. And you might feel some like static when you do so, because you've become a conductor for that electricity. Which, again, then leads to another wonderful science center thing that schools also have, the Van de Graaff generator, which is a big silver ball with a rotating polymer belt attached that, when it runs, generates static electricity, and while you're touching it, you then get the static in you, and then you can do fun things with it, like touching things and getting a spark. Oh, I see, you're gonna break the wall down. Well, what if I have anything to say about it? Yeah, I can't do anything to this guy. Let's try dunking on him. Yeah, take that. Squash and stretch. Oh. Gibbons says he has a great picture of his ex-sister-in-law when she was a baby. She's 20 years younger than his ex-wife, being absolutely fascinated by that plasma ball. So it's a venerable plasma ball, I see. I don't know if I would let a baby touch a plasma ball, to be honest. Not sure what the electricity would do. They're very sensitive babies, you know. But, yeah, sounds like it didn't do too much harm. Alright, is this the force field area? Maybe? No. Oh, well, I'm moving on. The force fields must come later, I think. Let's get through this lab. Oh, she's not touching it, she's just entranced by it. Yes. Sounds only natural. They are cool stuff. Shiny colors, etc. Boom. Get dunked. Get dunked, dunked, dunked. Okay. Should have studied the map of this level before entering, but oh well. Wah. Oh. I used a bouncer to do that. Nice. Is this the guy who's going to steal my balls? Didn't get a chance, son. You got to get up pretty early in the morning. Let's get one over on Michael J. for Jordan. Again, there are multiple famous people with those initials. Ugh, yeah. Speaking of which, that Michael Jackson documentary makes things a little uncomfortable, doesn't it? Not that we didn't already know all about that stuff. It's not like this is new news. Oop. Yes, time does fly. That baby is now 10 years old. Yeah, I do like how the balls have different sounds when you're dribbling them. Oh wow. Okay. It's like a referee with a unicycle wheel attached to his legs. That's bizarre. Excuse me, sir, you're hurting me. Okay. Don't know what these buttons are doing. Oh! There's faces in the background on the pipes. Are these more of the professor's mad experiments? Creating life from pipes? Oh, those must be to call the lift if it's not there, but it is there. Hey! I think it just took my ball. Might have lost a ball, I'm not sure. Oops. Well, whatever. Oh. Okay, cool. Oh! Trapped. Hennig. Key time. We doom now, apparently. Go find the colored keys. Yeah. So always these high up power-ups I don't quite know how to get. Take me higher. Take me up to heaven above. Take me up. Dude, Hover was so good. Aha! Green key. So now I have green and red, but not yellow. Oop. Yes, nailed it. Okay. Oh. Oh, nice. Freezies like Mario Brothers. Ah, cool. Thank you, Your Anus. It was getting quite stuffy in there, if I do say so myself. Have you seen Biggest Hedis? Not since he locked me in here. He said he'd be back when it was time for his master plan. What is the master plan? He's going to mutate us to create his own genetically engineered meme team. This is Space Jam. This is totally Space Jam. Have you found the green key yet? It's right above this area. Yes, I just got it. Check the door to the left. It could be cool. Just holler if you need my help. Well, you say that, but are you actually going to help me? Bouncy, bouncy. Ah! None of that, thanks. See, these, I don't know how to get these. I guess if I froze that whistle, I could have jumped up to it. Yeah, that would make sense. Ah, bonus room. Okay. Pow, pow, pow. Oh, really? Ah. Oh no. Can you... I can't even get to this one. Well, that was a bust. Never mind. Ah! Spiders are back. Not nice. Not nice at all. Yeah, you don't get baseballs back when they come back to you. I think the advantage is that they can hit twice. Okay, so I have keys. What can I do with these keys just now? Been this way. Well, I can open these. No. Gatorade. Right, so let's talk about something. So this, like I said, the reason I'm playing this today is because of Amy Hennig, legendary game designer and writer of stories for games. So yeah, like I said on last week's stream, it's one thing to focus on female characters all the time, but it's really good on these internationally recognized days of recognition for women to talk about the real life people, female people, who yeah, do stuff, do important work, or at least entertaining work. I don't know. Are video games important? Let's not get into that. But I will say that looking at the credits for this game, it's not just Amy Hennig. There is actually a large number of women who worked on it, which is really cool. And you don't always see that in the industry, of course. Ah, jerks. Get socked. Yeah, so I want to recognize the work of some other people who worked on this game. It's not just all the Amy Hennig show. Of course, she did some art and animation, like I said, and some... she was the sole credited designer as well, but there's other people, of course, involved in the process. I noticed there were women in testing and also product management, was it? Product manager? Yeah, like one of those, you know, publishing roles that's involved with the... not with the game design, but, you know, with the marketing and all that kind of stuff. But in terms of actually creating the game, we had Lisa Ching as one of the listed programmers. Ah, nuts. Alright. Well, we took some damage, but we got through. You're overusing this gimmick now. You can't have all your power-ups be killing me. Okay, Gatorade, that helps. Ah, this is that green snake that I was warned about. Oh, it came back. Brutal. Okay. Maybe some fire? Get fired. That didn't help. How about ice? I don't know, man. Okay, I guess I run past it while it's bouncing and stuff. I actually managed to activate that lock while I was in my death stun animation. Alright, where did I save? Way too far back. Rewind time. Ah, yes, so Lisa Ching. What else has she worked on in her career? Let's see. She was actually credited for a surprisingly high number of other basketball games. And I say other, like this isn't really a basketball game, but there were other actual basketball games that she worked on. with EA. And what else did she do? Pandemonium 2, which is a pretty interesting game on the Saturn that I've thought about playing before on stream. It's a platformer. There's 2 selectable characters. One is a male and one's female. But yeah, I'm sure our friend Cody would be pleased to see that. He's a big Saturn fan. Yeah. That feels so satisfying to do. Okay. Get dunked. Oh. Never mind. Ow. Whatever. Ow. Yeah, that did a whole blob of health. Okay. Let's be smarter about this. Bounce. Oh. Get that arc. It's like old-timey cannons. You got to do the first shot to line up your trajectory. Yeah, Lisa Ching also did programming on Ms. Pac-Man for the Mega Drive, so that's a game that I am familiar with. I played Ms. Pac-Man Maze Madness on stream a while back. This is the force field room I was warned about. See the arrows on the floor and ceiling? Yeah, so Ms. Pac-Man, the maze game, like the original, it was ported to a whole bunch of platforms. So Lisa Ching did programming on the Mega Drive port. What? There was a ball up there and it disappeared. Unfair. Okay. Oh, it was a death ball. Fine. Wave of fire. Ah, but now I use the bouncing balls to do something like this. Ha ha ha! Clever puzzle. Very good, very good. What else? Oh, sorry. She didn't program the game. She programmed the sound driver for that game. So, but yeah, still important work. Without sound, you don't have much of a game. Anyway, Ms. Pac-Man's pretty cool. The original gaming heroine, or whatever. Glad to see you, Michael. Maybe we could play some golf when all this is over. That's another Space Jam reference, dude. I'm telling you, Space Jam, the creators of that film, must have played this game a lot. Okay, has Cranium been here? Yeah, and he said his trail would be cold before he found the next guy. What does that mean? I don't know, but try using ice balls to make a staircase. Is there a golf course here? No, but there's a secret place nearby. Take aim at the weak walls and fire away. What else can you tell me? Do I look like a strategy guide to you? You better go now. And please, call my wife. Tell her I might be home late. Wow. This game has, like, funny writing. That's cool. I wonder if Amy Hennig actually worked on the writing for this, considering writing is what she's known for much of her later work. I did not look to see a writing credit in the credits, but and I'm certainly not going to get to the end of this game on this stream, unfortunately. But that's okay, I'll leave that as an exercise for the viewer. Now that's a weak wall if I ever saw one. Looks like the baseballs don't actually damage. Now that's got to be a trap. I'm predicting it. It wasn't! Now I'm on edge. Hennig has got me second guessing myself. Hennig! Alright, ice balls work really well against those guys. They will block all your other shots. Cool. Okay, give me something good. Not that. I'm really enjoying this game, by the way. Cool. And yeah, so those are a selection of things that Lisa Ching worked on, I mentioned. Apart from that, there were 3 names that I judged to be female on the art and animation credits list. So forgive me if I'm mistaken, but I believe that Lingura did some art and animation for this game. Some of her other credits include graphics for Wordtris, which is one of the many follow-ups to Tetris that Alexei Pachednov tried to get off the ground, but none of them were really very successful. You had your Wordtris and your Hattris, where you had to stack up different types of hats. Very strange concepts, but funny. So yeah, Lingura did some graphics on that. She also, oh yeah, that was pretty cool. So she was the lead artist on Star Wars Battle for Naboo and Jedi Starfighter. The pain. So I've actually mentioned Jedi Starfighter before on the stream. It's one of the rare games where your protagonist is a woman of color, because you're playing as Jedi Master Adi Gallia in her Starfighter, wearing very non-traditional Jedi garb. I must admit, it's kind of a pink jumpsuit or something. What's the dealio here? Oh, take the damage. Just make your way through. Okay, wow, dastardly. Very dastardly. Okay. So yeah, and Lingura was the lead artist on that, so I guess she might be responsible for that outfit. Oh well, it beats the usual brown robes, I say. Yes, give me them Wheaties. Alright, let's go. Oh, okay. So I can actually reveal those evil balls if I attack them. Didn't realize that. Now I need a green key. Oh, I've deactivated. Nope, I haven't deactivated everything. I think this button deactivated the top bolt. Donkey Kong Country 3 style electrical thing. Just can't reach it. But what do I do next? I guess backtracking. Ah, there's another level. Ooh, sneaky. Very sneaky, Hennig. Very sneaky. Up. Yeah. Jordan's so fly, he can fly backwards. There's another Michael Jordan game. The name has something to do with flying. I can't remember right now, but it's just a basketball game. It's not a super cool platform with robots and magic basketballs, so I didn't give it too much attention, to be honest. Okay, now I have a red key. No, I don't. But there will be someone somewhere. Alright, who else? Muffy Vasale worked on this game in art and animation. I had to do a bit of digging to figure out whether Muffy was a female name. I've never heard the name Muffy before. But anyway, I'm pretty sure she is a lady. So some of her other credits, I noticed that she did art for The Treehouse, an old adventure game. Like children's adventure game. What? You can't make this jump? Yeah. Oh. What? Why does this door have no lock? That's freaking me out. Anyway, what else did she do? Graphics for Sim Ant and Sim Park. So I don't know if those, because EA bought Maxis at one point, but I don't know if like these people are all at EA for like their whole careers that I'm talking about. Because EA has Star Wars now, but did they do Jedi Starfighter? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. What? Ow, ow! Ah! Wasting all my ammunition against this guy. Okay. Wasted all my health too. Oh well. So another thing that Muffy Vasale did graphics for was one of the adventure games for Purple Moon Studios, which was a label that created games specifically for girls, started by Brenda Laurel. I believe I've talked about them before. Last year, during International Women's Month, I did sort of a showcase of many games from the early video game world in the 80s, when women weren't as accepted, or like, yeah, they weren't treated very well, I guess. But oh goodness me. Yeah, but I brought her up because she's an important figure in the sort of feminist gaming landscape, you could say. She started this label that specifically made games for girls and employed a lot of women to do it. So that's what Purple Moon was. And yeah, Muffy Vasale worked on one of the Rocket games. There were several in that series. Stop it. The relentless attacks. Alright, so we got 3 lifts. Trial and error, my favorite video game mechanic. Oh. No, baseballs do not break breakable walls or activate switches. I figured this out by now. Yikes, that was a lot of damage. Alright. And finally, I noticed another name in there, Maureen Y. Starkey, for the art and animation credits. Now, she has had quite a few credits from the years surrounding this one, especially before. So like 80s computer RPGs, a lot of fantasy and sci-fi themed stuff, including like a D&D game and a Buck Rogers game and a bunch of other stuff that I hadn't heard of before, but pretty prolific in that era. I also noticed she sort of worked on 3 Disney children's sort of edutainment games, kind of. One about Mickey and one Donald and one Goofy. So nice trilogy there. Hey, none of that. My ears are sensitive. Thank you. Well, I took the 3 lifts and I don't have a green key yet. What's their secret? Did I manage to deactivate this at some point? I did not. Oh, I did. I didn't? I did. I didn't? I see it's on a timer. Okay. So yeah, it's not just Amy Hennig who is known for this game. There were other people important to the industry who have shaped many games over the years. and I want to recognize all their contributions. Thanks, Michael. I'd go with you, but I really have to get back now. You know how it is. Wait, just a minute ago. Be careful, Michael. I think you're walking into a trap. Yes, a trap. He really outdid himself this time. You should see his new creation. Oh, I can't wait. Go down the bottom and work your way back to the top. Hang on to some of your fireballs. Okay, will do. Check all the doors to find a secret tunnel. Cranium has a cool gold heart stashed nearby. Gold heart. That must be what gives me an extra health orb. That must be it. Alright, got some fires. Let's save them. Cool. On fire. Right, so I need to get... need to get down and then up, is what he said. Can I break this? So, find this lift shaft then. But yeah, women have always been involved in the video game industry, and they always will be. Whether you like it or not. Of course they should be. Okay. And I did talk about on that showcase stream I mentioned last year how some women who were working back then didn't feel welcome, or you know, conditions were bad for them in the sense of inequality. I believe I read, possibly on her Wikipedia page or something, that Amy Hennig herself had been quoted as saying that she hadn't really experienced that kind of thing too much, which is nice for her. Yeah, so it's not all doom and gloom. Ah. Of course, we live in a world where there's lots of sexism, but I don't know, something. I started that sentence without having a point for finishing it, I guess. I do that way too much. I really hate it. Why? Why are these here? Why do they exist? I just want to go to the left before I go up. Ah! Oh, whatever. Tank damage. Tank, tank, tank. Health. Ah, that's a good refill. Huh. Well, there's a lot more to this path than I thought. Oh, what? I guess he wasn't on screen enough. Ugh. The traps. Alright, what's the dealio? Alright, I'll just keep that in mind. I'll go back there later. Such a maze. Just want to get to the boss of this area, and then that'll probably be it for the stream, judging by the time. Wonder if this is any good. Yeah. Can't block that. Oh, I'm out of those. Yeah. There's ways around them. It's great. Okay, don't have the gold keys yet. Oh, there they are. Yep. Yep. Nice. Nice job, me. Thanks, me. wonder if they got Michael Jordan to record a ooh sound for when he got hit. Speaking of which,
Timeout.
yeah, I love that.
Timeout.
Yeah.
Timeout. Timeout. Timeout.
Ah, it never gets old. Okay. Alright, that didn't help. Whoop, whoop. Alright. I think it's backtracking time. Let's see, it was the other way. Yeah, it's through there, but I get there by going... Oh, I see. Okay, so that's a shortcut. Ah! Oh no. Okay. Let's get to the boss. Let's get to the boss. Not these again. Worst enemy. Okay. Yes, good. Aha! Secret warp. Oh, the golden heart! I'm so pleased. And it was just free, basically. That's amazing. Oh. I could have got that way earlier. That's not an extra path. That was just a thing. Brief detour. But yeah. Love that extra health. Up for that. Alright. So, I guess the answer is going this way. Do I have any more keys? No. Hang on, did I do that? I did do that. Nah. Okay, timing. Extremely bad timing. Okay. Ah, no! No! Fiendish. Okay, that's a path. That's a path I should go down. No! What can I do? What can I do? Okay, stop panicking. Be calm. Stay in one place. Grab a special ball. And then use it. Oh my goodness. The pain and the suffering of this area. So much damage. Oh, actually, notice Michael's face. As I have lost health, his expression has gotten more sour. Oh. Now he looks kind of pained and pathetic. Oh, why can't I jump? The jump. I think it's something in the emulation that makes certain buttons a little sticky after doing like a fast forward or a rewind operation. Oh, come on. What's the problem here? I really need to get in there, please. Oh, okay. Clean slate, clean slate. You know what? I have a thought. Those power-ups that are in the wall, I might be able to get them with a baseball ball. A baseball basketball ball. You know? Those things? Yes, it worked. Okay, so now I'm invincible. Oh, and I got here first try. Dude. What have you got for me? Is that it? Seriously? Oh, why? Why? Okay, that's fine. All progress is good progress. That wasn't really even progress, but okay. Ow. Well, you're not wrong. Gibbon says the environments in this game are a bit samey. It's true. There's a lot of dark tunnels and stuff. Guess if you want to blame someone, you can blame the art and animation team, but... Oh, nuts. So those invincibility shoes are clearly the key here. Yeah, I mean... You're right. There could be a bit more variety. But we haven't seen, you know, there's other levels to the game. There might be something. That was pointless. Hey, boss time? Now remember, I needed the fireballs. That's what my friend told me. Mikey, nice to see you again. I trust you're enjoying my game. More challenging than you're used to, I'm sure. Not quite, Dr. Cranium. I could beat you in any game. Oh, really? I used to throw a nasty spitball, you know. I am unstoppable, as they say. It's Cranium, right? I don't remember reading about you. Who'd you say you played for again? You're getting on my nerves. I've made something special for you. Quite electrifying, I might add. That was a sick burn, Michael, by the way. Oh, wow. Okay. So here's another marvel of 16-bit engineering. Very complicated sprite collection over here. Interesting stuff. Alright, so fireballs. Let's do it. In the head, I guess. Yeah. Whoa, boy. Okay. It has changed forms. Okay. Interesting. Oh. Haha, dodged ya. Ow. Ah. Ah. Gibbon is considering this game is making him wonder what a SNES remake of Getsufumaden would have had for its end boss. You mean in terms of the large sprites and stuff? Yeah. Getsufumaden was pretty cool. Ah. Yeah, so that hurt a lot. What's the dealio? Oh, I saved here? Why am I so dumb? Okay. No problem. Speed up mode. Go, go, go. Yeah. Well, if Getsufumaden had basketball-themed bosses, that would have been cool. Instead of that ridiculous Japanese mythology, am I right? Just kidding. It was really cool. Although I don't, like, I think the actual bosses in that game were kind of made up. Ugh. I need a clear headshot on this guy. Okay, go. Yeah, fire. Yeah, get those double shots on. Ah! Oh. I think I've run out of special balls, so now it's just my wits and God's natural rubber. No way, they're totally synthetic. They don't make basketballs out of latex. Nice dance, Michael. Didn't notice that before. Well, there you go. Whew. Second boss down. And I have a password. I think there's 2 more sets of levels to go. But we're going to see what the next level is, and I'll see if I can prove Gibbon's misgivings wrong. Well, so far we've seen at least half of the game, and he is definitely right that the environments are quite samey. And when you do 5 levels in a row in the same kind of thing, it's particularly repetitive. But let's at least see what the next set of levels has for a theme before we say goodbye for the day. You know, I gotta say, like, for a licensed platformer where the only theme is famous basketballer and everything is basically completely made up, this game is actually really good. I've been really enjoying it, and it's well made. I like the theme, how they use basketball in like silly and fantastical ways, and by just how much it presages Space Jam, which is a movie I enjoy. Yeah, that was kind of a surprise. So that's kind of my final thoughts, but we'll be finishing up here pretty soon. So I'll get that out of the way. Goose Island. That's not an island. Oh, is it an island in the middle of that river? Oh, great. Okay. So we've had the haunted catacombs, the dim and dank laboratory, and now a factory. In terms of variety, that doesn't look good comparing the factory to the laboratory. Yeah. Nice. That's a nice touch though. Look at this. You've got special sort of maps for each you know, world. The first one, it was like an old treasure map, like stained and folded and stuff. And I didn't notice this before, but there's information and things. Dr. Max Cranium turned a maze of catacombs beneath the museum into a block of prison cells. Heavy locks keep the captives in. Zombies, giant spiders, and other creatures keep trespassers out. Complete this level to find the red card key. Don't know what that's for yet. The laboratory has a sort of computer readout kind of green thing for its map theme. Dr. Max Cranium created many of his mutants and mechanical servants in the dark corridors of his laboratory. They feel right at home amongst the arcing electricity and glass elevators. Unwanted visitors will find trouble here. The yellow card key lies at the end. And the factory with its blueprint design. Tell me more. Dr. Max Cranium turned an abandoned warehouse into a factory to produce his most lethal creations. Okay, so that's... The laboratory was a place where he was creating robots, but now the factory is also... What's the difference here? The chemical vats and hydraulic presses make it a hot spot for uninvited guests. The green card key lies within. You need all 3 card keys to get through the tunnel. Yeah. I like that they use the L train as well. And that the map is Chicago, but none of the levels have really been very representative of Chicago, I don't think, so far. Okay, let's see what this looks like, and then we'll call it a day.
It's showtime.
It's showtime! Oh wow, okay. So yep, green acid / slime or whatever. I've got a slime attacking me here. Got the same enemies so far in terms of the eyeball. I mean, the slime was new, obviously. Alright, that's different. But, yep, okay. Okay, hang on. Wait, I got this. Wait, okay, cool. So we got a resonant platform here. Uh-huh. Yep, it looks like a factory in a video game. Got lots of catwalk, yellow and black stripes, lovely, lovely. Got rotating fans in the background, nice touch. Nice industrial doors. What? You can't put a power up in there and then have it be a trap. Very mean. Okay, vats of chemicals, green and bubbling, of course, because this is a cartoon / video game. Yep. To be honest, I am not that impressed with this aesthetic. I mean, it's well done for what it is. Like, the shading, these metal panels in the background, all weathered and stuff. Actually, it looks pretty good, but just in terms of what they've chosen to pick as the theme. Like, I don't know, it wouldn't have made sense to have it be a forest or something, to be honest, but all urban environments, I guess, makes sense. I don't even know how to get in this door. But anyway, I said I was finished now, so I will. I've just about had enough of this anyway. Quick check of my notes, see if I missed anything. Boop-ba-boop-ba-doo. Ba-doop-ba-doo-da-boo. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Yes, I covered everything. So, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've had fun with this game. Look at those animations. Look how many frames his arm has as he dribbles. That's impressive. Oh, through the legs. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah. So, that's it. See you next week for more whatever. Oh, he's spinning the ball. Oh, I love this guy. He is really good at his craft, I tell you what. Oh, how many different animations does he have? We could just watch this all day. Michael Jordan doing different things. Look at him, idle animations. Not since, again, Conquer have I seen so many different animations on a character. That's another new one. Wow. Wow. Anyway, see you next time. Thanks.